Here we go. Alexander Leonardo Davidson first coming out. Alexander Leonardo Davidson showing that arrogance. But can you blame the man? The first ever NCW Grand Slam champion, or at least the first ever Season 1 Grand Slam champion. Also Season 2, now that I think about it. Well, let's run down this man's accolades. First ever NCW World Champion. A former NCW United States Champion. A former NCW World Tag Team Champion. A former NCW Champion of Champions and a former 3-time NCW Hardcore Champion. This man has done it all, but he still has one goal, and that's the main event, Chaos Mania. But as it stands, it will not be Chaos Mania 2 that he main events. But this is a man who could main event Chaos Mania 2. A man currently coming in at 7-3. As it stands, one of the two best in A Block who has the best records. A former 4-time United States Champion, a former 2-time Intercontinental Champion, and a former NCW World Tag Team Champion. Joey Hartman last year at Chaos Mania defended the Intercontinental title. This year, he wants to challenge for that undisputed title. The one belt that has escaped his grasp is that level of the world. Whether it was in the undisputed title form, whether it was in a world title, the Champion of Champions, the Alpha, or the Omega titles, they have all escaped Joey Hartman's grasp. But it's about time that this man moves up to where he belongs, the main event. And he wants that undisputed championship to add to that impressive legacy. But can he do it? If he can win here tonight, he'll be one step closer to doing so. Even though with a pinfall victory will only move him to 16 points, that will still mean he has a better win-loss record than Andy Reeves at the time of victory. But if he falls here in the form of defeat, his record would be tied with Andy Reeves. Wait, would that be true? Let's see, Andy Reeves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins, 4 losses. Yeah, that would actually be the same. But here we go, Alexander Leonardo Davidson versus Joey Hartman, and look at these elbows right across the jaw and a big running clothesline. Alexander Leonardo Davidson, on the other hand, even though he was at the bottom of the food chain, he got 3 straight victories in a row and won 3 rounds earlier. What a beautiful move there by Joey Hartman. Can he get the pin? One, no, not even a 1 count. But this might be what some could call a dream match, but we have seen it before. Back when Alexander Leonardo Davidson wanted the United States title, when Joey Hartman was the champion. In fact, at that time, Alexander Leonardo Davidson defeated Joey Hartman in a non-title match to earn an opportunity. But of course, with the addition of Rayton Hamilton, that did not go Alexander's way. It did go Joey Hartman's way, however. But now we are back to square one. We are back to one-on-one situation. Has Joey Hartman learned anything from their last 2 encounters? Or will it be the same result? Will it be Alexander's victory? Oh, big Samoan drop there by Joey Hartman. Here we go, roll through. Hooking those legs. Now looking for the possibly an air raid crash neck breaker. Here we go, scoops him up on his shoulders, looking to nail him with that snake eyes. Roll the dice and you're seeing stars. But back to their feet now. Hooks the head and a back elbow. Alexander Leonardo Davidson had one hell of a match against Tony Lee Williams last week. However, ended in defeat thanks to being hit with that clothesline from hell out of nowhere. And now looking to stomp Joey Hartman's head straight into the ground. Alexander just dominating right now. Oh, tries for an elbow drop by Joey Hartman, able to avoid. But Joey Hartman made a mistake there, letting Alexander get back to his feet. As Alexander took him outside the ring and then shoulder tackled him off the ring apron to the floor below. And now Alexander, what could he be thinking here? Looking full head of steam. Oh, big clubbing shot. His fist barely caught with him. Got a snap DDT on the outside. Alexander definitely showing the vicious side of old. The vicious side that led him to the NCW World Championship. And a big kick there to the side of the head. And now Alexander looking super kick. And Joey Hartman goes down. Alexander standing over him, thinking this match is old but over. Look at this, just rolling in the middle of the ring. Alexander now, arms around the waist, looking for a gut wrench powerbomb to add more damage. But Joey Hartman is definitely in trouble here. Alexander, oh, takes a knee to the body. Oh! Joey Hartman with that running knee strike. 1, 2. Ooh, Alexander able to get the shoulder up. That was the same thing that happened to Alexander last week when he faced Tony Lee Williams, except it was a clothesline, not a knee. As Joey Hartman hits that swanton bomb. Kind of ironic that the two people at the top of the food chain nearly beat the same man in the same manner. Except one with an arm, the other with a knee. And Alexander's still fighting on even though he's busted open from that knee strike. Here we go, Joey Hartman now, Irish whip into the corner. But Alexander able to stop him. Oh, and a big DDT there. Alexander was smart. He shifted Joey Hartman between the turnbuckles while he moved out of the corner before he hit that DDT. But this is a mistake, letting a former full-time United States champion get back to his feet. Oh, and a big shot to the back, looking for a pump handle backbreaker. And now Alexander once again looking to hit him with his super kick. And here he goes. Oh, and it right on the chin. That could be it for Joey Hartman. Look at this. Same as before. Gut wrench powerbomb. And Alexander now looking to put Joey Hartman away here once again. Here he goes. Looking for the rolling King's Cutter. Or the fallen King's Cutter, I should say. But that could be it. 1, 2, 3. No, Joey Hartman just gets the shoulder up. Alexander can't believe it. He thought he had a victory over Joey Hartman, but no. Hartman continues to fight. You know it's about to lead. His head being stomped into the ground, and there is blood and the water on both men. Sharks would be having a feast right now, but no. The only sharks in this ring are the sharks trying to reach the top of the food chain. And now Joey Hartman, big clothesline there. Another one putting Alexander down, but not for long. And here he goes, full head of steam. That leaping lariat. Or will that be enough to put Alexander down? Looking for that scoop slam. But no, able to fight out of it. And now into the butterfly powerbomb. 1, 2. Joey Hartman able to get the shoulders up. As Alexander looking to go back to the corner, looking to go for that super kick. If he hits his third one, it could be over. Oh, but Joey Hartman able to duck it. But a snap mad by Alexander. Back elbow to that open wound, staggers the... Oh, and a cutter out of nowhere. Alexander, more blood running down his face. DDT to Joey Hartman. This is what you'd expect out of these two men, just a bloodbath. Just tearing each other apart. And now Alexander looking Falcon Arrow before heading back to the corner. He wants to hit that third super kick so badly, and this time he may connect. Joey Hartman probably blinded from blood. Here he goes. Oh, a sixth sense activation. As Joey Hartman was able to get out of the way of that super kick. And here we go. Oh, into the backbreaker. Kind of like a lumbar check, but Joey Hartman's foot moved under that bottom rope to kick out of it. This is how important it is. But Joey Hartman, he can't lose tonight. And here we go. Irish whip now into the corner. Alexander stalking him. Oh, boot to the face. Counter kick to the back of the knee. Big lariat to the back of the head. Now Alexander looking for an Irish curse backbreaker. This has been 9 minutes of pure wrestling. And now Alexander stomp to the abdomen region. For Joey Hartman now. Big wind up lariat. Could that be the knockout shot he needs to put away Alexander? Tried for a right hook, got a kick to the body. And now looking once again, tiger or butterfly. Nah, I call it a tiger bomb, fuck it. But it wasn't enough to put him down. Alexander knows that he needs to do one more thing. He needs to hit that rolling King's Cutter one more time, and that could be it. Joey Hartman could be done. His record of 7-3 could become 7-4 as Alexander hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, no. Able to kick out. Joey Hartman will not surrender. This has been a 10-minute fight for their lives. As Alexander now has him up on the shoulders. And now looking to drop him top rope, looking to have him hang out with a friend called Pain. But Joey Hartman had met that friend and continued to fight long ago. Shot to the face, here he goes, looking for that scoop slam. And here he goes, Hart stopping elbow. Will that be enough? Straight into the cover, middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3, no. Alexander able to kick out. Joey Hartman almost had the match won. But the fallen king will not die. Alexander, beautiful counter there, shot to the face. And here he goes, angle slam. Joey Hartman in trouble. Alexander looking to put him away with one more falling King's Cutter. And that could be it for Joey Hartman. As I said a few seconds ago, it could be 7-4. No. Joey Hartman will not die. This is the performance of both these men's career. Oh, and a big elbow there by Alexander. Look at that. Alexander begging him to get up. And here we go. Joey Hartman trying to, but Alexander will not let him. This is the former king of old. The king who used to rule over NCW with an iron fist. The man who brought brutality to his reign. But Joey Hartman, he feels it. This is everything that he spent this year working for. That big knee to the face, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And it's not 7-4, it is 8-3. Joey Hartman, a huge victory here tonight. And when I say huge, I mean it, because not only does Joey Hartman continue to hold the best record in the A block, but also he just defeated a former world champion. This is a man who redefined the United States Championship. He took it from that open challenge to making it mean something, and he plans on doing the exact same thing for the undisputed title, and you can see it on his face. That blood, that sweat, it is all leading to one moment, and that could be the dance in the final round against the B Block champion for that opportunity to go to Chaos Mania. What a fight for Joey Hartman, but this tournament is far from over. Here we go. A very important match for both these men. Kid Stack currently coming in on 13 points. However, whoever loses this match may not be able to catch up to the man in the lead. We're talking Andy Reeves. I mean, if Kid Stack wins via submission, he would be 1 point behind Andy Reeves. One screw up could take Andy Reeves out of the tournament. But of course, one loss by Kid Stack and it could be all over. If Stack were to win his next 3 matches via submission, that would put him on 22 points. However, if Stack loses any of those matches, he could be out of this tournament. Because, I mean, if he wins, I think any of these matches via pinfall, he could still be out of the tournament. But if he loses, the best he can end up on is 19 points. Like Colt Tyson, he's been working. He has practically been the dark horse of this tournament. And he can only end up on 18 points via the fact he doesn't know submissions. He just knows how to drain the blood from his opponents and send them into a coma, at least until the match is over. Until they get backstage. But Colt Tyson, he has come further than anyone has given him credit for. One of the final 8 in the King of the Ring Championship tournament. Not to mention the fact that he has survived this far in the AllStars tournament. Not to mention also had the opportunity to become the first ever NCW 6-man tag team champion by making it to the finals of the 6-man tag team championship tournament. But of course, Colt Tyson hasn't been able to get that over that final hurdle to success. But of course, champions do make a career more well known. But in the first year of your career, Colt Tyson has been making one hell of an impact on his career. It's just a matter of time before that man becomes a champion. And he could move ever closer if he could beat Stacked here tonight. These two are practically the dark horses of the tournament. And a big reverse cutter there. Like a float over reverse cutter, but here we go. Snap suplex by Stacked. And here we go now, Stacked looking. Brainbuster. Dropping Colt Tyson straight on his head. And here we go. Ooh, jacks the jaw. And a corkscrew neck breaker by Colt Tyson. And continuing the damage. There we go. Colt Tyson, what does he have in mind for Stacked here tonight? Ooh, rope right across the throat. Colt Tyson looking to do whatever it takes to earn those 2 points to get in the third place, because as it stands, Andy Reeves currently top of the mountain on 17 points. Joey Hartman, 16 points. Naito, Neo Titan, Tony Lee Williams, all 14 points, and Colt Tyson wants to join them. And here he goes. Oh, GTS. Down he goes. Here he goes. Sucker ball kick to the face. I just realized something. If Colt Tyson were to get the pin now, he would get those 5 points needed. Ooh, to break the move up. But Stacked. Here he goes. Pump handle gutbuster. And now Stacked looking to end it. Here he goes, sizing him up. Colt Tyson in trouble. Here he goes. Stacked forearm, but I think the timer timed out. That means neither man can get those 5 points. And they still belong to Will Ospreay, but Stacked could have got himself 2 points there. And that would have shifted him into third place on 15 points. 2 points behind Andy Reid, 1 point behind Joey Hartman. But Stacked once again looking. Oh, thought he might have been looking for a Stacked forearm, but no, went for a springboard blockbuster. But Colt Tyson jacks the jaw. But Kid Stacked refuses to stay down. Here he goes, rolls him through. But, oh, big shot there to the body. And a drop kick to the knee, trying to take away that springboard power. Because if you try to springboard on a bad leg, you may slip up. You may not be able to jump to the top rope to hit that springboard forearm. And now look at this. Looking for the fireman's carry neck breaker. And not done yet. Oh, big elbow right to the forehead. Stacked now. Could be looking for the cover, looking for the 2 points. Can he move into third place? But no. Colt Tyson able to kick out. Another elbow right to the forehead. And Stacked once again outside the ring. Begging for Colt Tyson to stand. Here he goes one more time. Stacked forearm. All he's got to do is go for the cover at this point in time, and it could be over. Can he move into third place? 2, 3, no. Stacked unable to get the pin. Colt Tyson able to kick out. And he was oh so close for the second time in this match. Well, what is Colt Tyson doing here? Oh, big clothesline. Looking to build up some momentum. There he goes. Big splash in the corner. But not done there. Another big lariat. Looking to rebuild some momentum. And here he goes, Irish whip into the corner. Oh, and big shoulder barge looking to drive the three stakes into the face of Kid Stack. Normally you go for the chest, but no, he wants an instant kill. He wants to bust Ken Snow, Kid Stack wide open. And here he goes. Snapmare facebuster. But not done yet. Stacked able to fight back. Colt Tyson with the reversal. Jacks the jaw. And here he goes once again on the shoulders. Looking for the fireman's carry neck breaker. But Colt Tyson back to his feet. And here he goes. A second snapmare facebuster. That one with more impact. And that could be it. Referee goes down. 1, 2, 3. And Colt Tyson with the victory. Moving up to 14 points. Moving up to third place. Alongside Tony Lee Williams. Alongside the Neo Titan. And alongside Tetsuya Naito. But Stacked is his dreams of winning this tournament out the window. He only has 2 more weeks to turn it around. To turn it to 19 points. But of course, may be possible. But it may be possible, but it is definitely looking bad for Kid Stacked. But it is looking great for Colt Tyson as he picks up another important and impressive victory after taking 2 forearms to the face. Looks like he is immortal because he will not die. It will be his moment to shine at some point in time. And here we go with our main event. We got the eerie, the creepy, the crazy SOB from Death Club. We got the Joker, Joey Graves, but as of earlier tonight, his chances of making the finals has officially ended. But of course, Joey Graves would love to be the roadblock to ending the momentum that Tony Lee Williams has built over the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds. Because Joey Hartman at one point did have his own winning streak going, where he won 4 matches in a row. Round 2 to round 6 was his winning point. However, over the last 5 rounds, he has suffered 4 defeats to 1 victory. At a point in time, Joey Hartman had the best chance of winning this tournament. Now, he's officially out of this tournament. But still, he would love to get his hands on the man who left Death Club. Joey Hartman, the only man who has yet to fight Tony Lee Williams. Cody Simmons defeated Tony Lee Williams to kick him out of Death Club and take the leadership role. Tommy A. Hawkins got his hands on Tony Lee Williams and beat him the exact same way. Even DJ Young got his hands on him. However, Joey Graves, the last man to get his hands on Tony Lee Williams. And if he's able to get a victory much like the other 3, you could say sayonara to Tony Lee Williams in this tournament. This is a fight for survival for the 5-time world champion. Look at that, Joey Graves gets into the head of everyone, but you gotta think, if anyone in this tournament knows what he is capable of, it's got to be Tony Lee Williams. After all, it was Tony Lee Williams who brought him in as part of Death Club to support him to conquer NCW, much like Tony Lee Williams tried to do in Season 1, but no. In the end, Death Club was too much to handle. Between the Soul Man, the Assassin, and the Joker, and the X Factor at one point, Tony Lee Williams just could not be the king of such talent. But he's not going to try to be the king of this talent tonight. He plans on being the winner of tonight's main event. Not to mention, to increase his record to 8-3, currently 7-3, currently 14 points. As it stands, there's one man who has a better record, and that is Joey Hartman, currently sitting at 8-3. Tony Lee Williams would love to make it the exact same. He would love to get that opportunity for perhaps a second chance match against Andy Reeves, because Andy Reeves currently on 17 points. Unless Andy Reeves loses both his matches, he cannot be overtaken at this point. Because Tony Lee Williams can only make 20 points in his next 3 matches. Joey Hartman can only make 20 points in his next 2 matches. But Andy Reeves, 1 submission victory and it'll be a draw. But Joey Gray starting off with that snap suplex. And now just stomping the former 5-time world champion into the ground. The man who was the first ever champion of champions, the first ever Omega, and the first ever undisputed champions. As Tony Lee Williams has a legacy to live up to. A name that he invented, that he defined. And now he is on the rebirth of his career. He had a massive up at the start, and that all came crashing down once he lost that undisputed title. But he has a chance to once again become #1 contender for that undisputed title if he can make it to the main event of Chaos Mania. But he has one hell of a road ahead of him. He's got Joey Hartman tonight. He's got 2 more matches in the rest of this tournament. And then he's got the winner of B Block at this point in time is looking to be DJ Young. And Tony Lee Williams, rolling cutter, something he picked up from Alexander. But he continues to bring the punishment. Here we go, gut wrench powerbomb. Or deadlift powerbomb, whatever you want to call it, but I don't think he can fly that far. But he was willing to try. A for effort, A for stupidity. Here we go. Rebounds off the turnbuckle. Big bulldog. And looking for the cover, but not even a 1 count. Tony Lee Williams able to kick out. And here we go, looking for a big forearm right across the jaw. And a nice counter there by Joey Graves. There we go, up on the shoulders now. Looking to drop him head first on that top turnbuckle with that snake eyes. And a kick to the chest. But here comes the tricks. That spitting in the eyes. But Tony Williams able to turn it. into a lifting DDT, and Joey Graves has to get out of harm's way. What does Tony Lee Williams? Oh, big kick to the head there. Joey Graves looking for the belly to belly. But is it enough to keep Tony Lee Williams down? No, looking to pick him up. Big body blow there. Irish whip. Over the top rope. Spills to the outside. Joey Hartman on the... Joey Graves on the hunt. And back into the ring we go. Tony Lee Williams. At the moment standing tall, but he knows the tricks of Joey Graves. And here we go. Hooks ahead. Big European uppercut. Kick to the body. Caught. Oh, shot to the face. Tony Lee Williams eats a shot to the knee. Oh, and a back breaker. And a knee right to the rib cage. These two men know each other oh so well from their time in Death Club together. Almost like brothers. That's why Tony Lee Williams knows the bag of tricks of Joey Graves, but Tony Lee Williams has learned a few of his own new tricks. Oh, and there's one of them, that decapitation clothesline, the move he's used to put away Andy Reeves, Alexander Leonardo Davidson, and almost Joey Graves. But he didn't have the build-up he had in those last two matches. I mean, he came in full head of steam. It was like being hit with a truck in the form of an arm. And now Tony Lee Williams coming off the ropes here. Big leg drop. But wasn't enough to put him down. And here we go. Jack to jaw. The Joker now staggers Tony Lee Williams and again spits in his eyes. So Joey Graves. Here he goes. A Saito suplex. A spinning back suplex. Either way, Tony Lee Williams got dropped on his head and he didn't even know where he was at that time due to the mist in his eyes. But able to escape the scissor lock around his neck. Kick to the body. Tony Lee Williams looking butterfly gutbuster. Drilling those two knees right into the chest of Joey Graves. And now, once again, hooking the arms. Looking for the butterfly pile driver this time. Oh, and right on the head. That could be it. But Joey Graves, 1, 2. But no, the Joker able to kick out. Still showing signs of life. Tony Lee Williams can't get frustrated because that is what Joey Hartman wants. Or what Tony Lee Williams wants is to remove the head of the Joker. Oh, and able to duck. But Tony Lee Williams, instant recovery. Oh, and a package pile driver. But a kick to the side of the head and Tony Lee Williams goes down. But this is a mistake by Joey Graves. The fact that he's nearly had his head removed from his shoulders on 2 separate occasions. But look at that power military press. Release slam. By Tony Lee Williams showing off that power, and here he comes. Senton. Trying to crush Joey Graves with his weight. And here he goes, tries for a snapmare of sorts, but no, Joey Graves able to counter. Forearm to the face, up on the shoulders. Look at this power by the Joker as he hits the flapjack. And now looking to drag him away from the ropes. And here he goes, looking for broken laughter. There it is, that could be it. But Tony Lee Williams, the move that he was trying to avoid. Joey Graves finally connects, but no, Tony Lee Williams able to kick out. Joey Graves thought he had the match won, but he should know that he has to do a little more than that. And here he goes for a second time. Broken laughter, and this time it busts Tony Lee Williams wide open. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. No, again, Tony able to kick out back to back. Joey Graves is not laughing right now because Tony Lee Williams will not die. Joey Graves wants this win in the biggest way possible, and here he goes, double axe handle. Suckered him in, but Tony Lee Williams able to push him away, kick to the body. And now, oh, butterfly butterfly gut buster. And Tony Lee Williams, what does he have in mind here? Hooks the head, looking to motivate himself, even though he's busted wide open. He is looking for that fisherman's neck breaker. He calls it the second chance. 1, 2, 3, no. Joey Graves able to kick out again. Tony Lee Williams has to be absolutely frustrated. Oh, and a big knee to the back now, looking for that straight jacket grip. Trying to keep Joey Graves grounded because that's the safest place to keep the Joker. But able to get out of it. Tony Lee Williams back to his feet. Here he goes. Hurricanrana by the big man. Took Joey Graves down. Got a back elbow. Oh, tried for a kick to the body. Got a knee in the face in return. Tony Lee Williams now makes him bow. The Joker should always bow to the king. And there's a DDT. But not done yet. Tony Lee Williams sizing him up. Full head of steam, looking for that running knee. And Joey Graves tastes blood. This has been a physical match between these two men. And we knew this is exactly what it would have been when these two names were placed in the same brackets too. And Joey Graves still fighting on. But Tony Lee Williams one more time looking to put Joey Graves away with a decapitation clothesline. And I don't think you could have felt more. Even I could have felt that one, and I've never been hit by it. 1, 2, but no, because Tony Lee Williams took a little bit of time. Joey Graves was able to kick out, but you can see the blood running down his face. That is what this match has been doing to both these men. Between the mist in the eyes, the broken laughters, the flying knees, everything that Tony Lee Williams has done and everything that Joey Graves has done, these two men will not back down. These two men may actually fight to a 20-minute time limit draw. Got a back elbow here. Joey Graves, forearm, kick to the leg, shot to the face from one side of the ring to the other with nothing but strikes, and a snap suplex. But look at that, Tony Lee Williams raking the eyes there. Joey Graves somehow still able to see it coming. Oh, kick to the body, here he goes. Looking for broken laughter, third time. Will it be the charm? And Tony Lee Williams could be looking at a record of 7 and 4. And Joey Graves breaks the streak. The man who knew Tony Lee Williams oh so well may have just ended Tony Lee Williams' opportunity at making the finals. Because even though he is 7 and 4, he is only on 14 points. That means that he is tied with Andy Cox, but Joey Hartman still has an opportunity to make the second chance match. And look at that, Joey Graves stands tall. A victory he did not need, but a victory he will savor. Because nobody leaves Death Club without getting some sort of punishment, but that has been it for round 11 of the A block. If you liked any of the matches, please hit that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. Hit that notification button to stay up to date with NCW action, and as always, you can follow NCW on Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter, and you can follow our developmental on Twitter NXW. The Twitter accounts will be in the link description below. But anyway, that has been it for round 11, and yet we are still not any closer to figuring out who is going to the finals. But the next time I shall see you fans will be round 11 of the B block. But until then, this is NeoXtreme saying goodbye, good night, good luck, and see you later. Adios.